Hello. How's it going? A grape. That is what I ate yesterday. You ever get so busy that you just forget about food? Apparently, that was me yesterday. I did all the things that I told you about before the stream, and then I ended the stream, and I was in here, and I'm just, watching EDB or whatever. And then I go into the living room and find my stepdad on the floor. So that took 20 minutes, half an hour to get him back onto the couch. As a result, I didn't do a whole lot of anything today. And tomorrow my body is going to hurt because it always takes 2 days, right? It always takes 2 days for the muscles to really figure out that they have been overused. Hello, Kim D. Hello, Skylight Knight. Hello, Jen Marie. So, yeah. Grape. Hello, Kimberly Gambledon. The folks are downstairs right now. She's trying to find out whether or not he can lie in bed. We're not sure. We don't know how that experiment's going to go. Hello, sunshines, my little creme brulee. Hello, Pamela SP Butterfly. Yeah. So yesterday was a lot. Before I go to bed today, I have laundry to fold, but I got it through the washer and the dryer, and I got all the things that need to be hung up to hang dry, hung up. So there's that. So I just have to fold the laundry before I climb into bed because it is currently on my bed. But hello, Rosalind. And yes, we did try out the new microwave today. And boy, does it work. It works really well. I put some chicken in for 30 seconds and wow, it was hot when it came out. So it's a retro thing. It doesn't sing a song like the other one did, the Food is Ready song. But it does go beep, beep, beep. And I like the little turny dial on it to set the time. Kind of dig that. Thank you for the ones, Kimberly. We'll take all of them that we can get, honestly. Thoughts and prayers for anyone in harm's way of the California fires. I have one friend who might be homeless by morning. It's so sad to watch. Thankful for live streamers. Yeah, I can't watch that shit. I can't. The level of trigger would be way too high. I have lived in LA during the Santa Anas. My house fire happened in LA. I can't watch any of the coverage at all without eating a fistful of Ativan because otherwise I will throw up and I will have a major panic attack and got enough on my plate. I did my first regular live stream this evening, says Jen Marie. Yay! It's hard getting back in front of the camera to talk about my stuff. It was my 2-year TTI awakening anniversary. Congratulations to you, babe. Good job. You did it. I keep thinking about my friends out there and have checked on most of them. I also used to live there and can't watch the coverage either. I'm glad it's not just me, because yeah, I just I can't. I lived in West Los Angeles. I've lived in East Los Angeles. Well, no, did I live in West Los? No, I lived in East Los. East Los Angeles. I've lived in Los Feliz. I've lived in, what is it, mid something. We were between Fairfax and La Brea. Shit. I can't even remember now where the Cloverdale apartment was. And when I had the house fire, it was a place, it was a Victorian on Scarf Street over by USC. So I lived all over the place. You lived in Los Feliz. Yep. So did I. A couple of different places in Los Feliz. And I was there when Griffith Park was burning. And that fucked me up a lot. Zena Marlene to the new microwave, the new microwave, which arrived, as I may have mentioned, thanks to a very generous person who sometimes frequents this chat and to whom I am eternally grateful. So cheers to that. The new appliance still does not have a name. Somebody suggested Laverne or Shirley. Since mom's not into I Love Lucy, it makes her nervous. It always has, even when she was a kid. And congratulations to Jen Marie. Zena Marlene to you, babe. You lived at the corner of Vermont and Los Feliz Boulevard. My building was next to the gas station. I know that gas station. I lived a couple blocks from there. I don't remember the name of the street that I lived on, but I used to walk over to the, what was it? Was it Vaughn's or Ralph's? That's right, hidden behind there. The one that Glenn Danzig goes to buy cat litter. Yeah, we were just a couple blocks away from House of Pies. Fucking love House of Pies. Yadira! Babe stayed awake to say hello to the lovely dirty stay-ups. The nasty voluptuous weirdos. Doing gloves? Yeah, the Valero. Yeah, I was right by there. Right by there, bro. It sounds like our roof wants to spread its wings and fly. I got my nap. I'm glad you got your nap. And woke up to the heaviest winds I've seen in years. I remember Griffith Park, and I'm going to stop thinking about fire now. Good. Good. It's a Ralph's. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, the Vaughn's is down on Vermont. No, that's actually a John's. It's an off-brand Vaughn's right next to the Fat Burger. Yep. House of Pies. It's an actual thing. And yes, that Ralph's is where Glenn Danzig goes to buy kitty litter. Yep. Confirmed. Verified. There's David Devine. Hi, brother. How you doing? Well, Dawn, yeah, stop thinking about fire right now. Think about how lovely that nap was. Sunshine's is thinking about chocolate pie, and I can get behind that. Carry On is here. Hello, good to see you. Good to see you. Kim D is craving lemon meringue pie. That's fair. That's fair. I like pie. I'm here for pie. I know he is so small. Furious Knitter, hello. Timber June! I have been thinking of visiting House of Pies and Mashti Malone's in the same day. I don't know anything about Mashti Malone's, but House of Pies, go there for the pie. The rest of the food, eh, it's called a House of Pies for a reason, okay? But if you go there in the spring or during peach season, you can either get the fresh strawberry or the fresh peach pie, and those are amazing. Hello, Jazzy Girl Sarah. Good to see you. Um, but it's summer and fires in Australia at the moment. Okay, sure, of course. How come you have fires? Because of Santa Ana winds and because California. California, um, earthquakes, mudslides, and fires. That's California. Um, I was walking down Vermont one day, and I had just passed the corner of Vermont and Franklin, right past House of Pies, and I was wearing an old Misfits shirt, t-shirt that I had had for roughly a Brazilian years, and some guy walks up to me and he's like, "Cool shirt, man," and I'm like, "Thanks." "Do you ever see him? Do you ever see him around here? Danzig lives around here, dude." And I'm like, "Yeah." He's I mean, literally, if he walked past me, he would be right underneath my radar, so I probably wouldn't even notice. Guy looked at me like I had just kicked his baby. He didn't have a baby with him, but that was the look that I got. But yeah, Glenn Danzig, not a big guy. Also, more fun stories. I uh I have a friend, a former friend, haven't talked to him in a long time. His name was he went by V. And at the karaoke night that we all went to out there called Ground Control. Oh no, Shar doesn't have any pie and she wants pie. That's very sad. Southern California is dry gulch for sure. Um so V at the karaoke night would sing Mother by Danzig, but he would sing about gravy instead. Gravy on my turkey and my potatoes too. That was totally out of key, but you understand. Oh, gravy. So for his birthday one year, I knitted him a Glenn Danzig. And I got the double lock and I got the little bald spot in the back and I gave him stumpy little legs and a little bit of a tum, and on his black sweater it just said gravy across the front of it. V, I think, ascended to the heavens when he was in the 99-cent store and and he saw Glenn Danzig in there. And he texted a whole bunch of us and was like, "Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's happening. Danzig is here." And I'm like, is he buying gravy? Because I'm here to ask the important questions, right? Um, he fucking bought gravy in the 99-cent store. It was one of the best things ever. Between that and seeing him walk out of Ralph's with, a box of kitty litter in each hand, and I see that picture, and all I can think of is Nathan Explosion from Metalocalypse going, "Release the kitties." And there's so much going on with all of this, but I think Nathan Explosion was probably taller than Glenn Danzig, even though Nathan is an animated character. California is literally a tinderbox on a bunch of fault lines. That is a fact. Celebrity sightings are no bigs in LA. They're everywhere. Yeah, I mean, it's just crawling with celebrities. I worked in Santa Monica on the promenade. I have stories, okay? Between Lush and Brookstone, and actually the little clothing shop that I worked in for a while, yeah, I got stories. Cantor's, I mean, Cantor's is okay, but there was another one um that I liked a lot better, honestly. Not far from Cantor's, but the main good thing about Cantor's is that it's open 24 hours. And I've been there a couple of times. What the shit? I also lived for 2 months on Franklin Avenue, and my friend got fucking weird, fucked up letters from Scientology. We were a block down from Celebrity Center. Yep. That'll happen. I have not heard Danzig sings Elvis, but I've seen Richard Cheese play live. Hello, Michelle, bikers taking down Scientology. Shar, I will put Jen's channel name, a link to her channel. Yeah, he was buying gravy. I will put a link in the chat right now. Did you ever see the fanfic of Danzig and Henry Rollins' imaginary love story? It's hilarious. I think I have seen that. I have seen that. And I've also seen a webcomic called Good Hair, in which Neil Gaiman, Robert Smith, and oh, I'm so fired. I can see him. It's not Wayne Hussey. He's from the Mission UK. The fucking guy from the Sisters of Mercy. Why can't I remember his name? Andrew something? Maybe? I don't know, but it's Neil Gaiman, the guy from Sisters of Mercy, and Robert Smith, Fat Bob, all living in an apartment together, and it is hilarious. I wish I had a link to that. Hello, Danielle Orick. My friend set up a DSLR to capture this building getting painted. Totally innocent, just wanted to get a time lapse of the side of a building, but Celebrity Center, I guess, was behind it. Somehow they could see his tiny camera in his tiny apartment a block away and told him to stop filming with threats. Oh my God. Jen Marie says, I walked my happy ass into Big Blue when I lived there so I could get inside the monster, and it was mental. I bet it was. I never walked my happy ass into Big Blue when I was living there. Andrew Eldridge, thank you. PAG NYC, PAG NYC. Thank you, Andrew Eldridge. Christ, what is wrong with me? I'm so fired. God, worst goth ever. Shar, I've just put Jen Marie's a link to Jen Marie's channel into the chat, so it's there. Every time I walked past CCHR or Big Blue or that fucking museum, it was nothing but the finger. Always. I wouldn't even look at it, just finger as I went by, because I wanted nothing to do with any of that shit. It was terrifying then. And that was, when did I leave? I left LA in 2010. 2010. Oh, how creepy to find out that Scientology had been watching you inside your never-in apartment that they would even notice a camera. Because Scientology, man, they're fucked up. They've been fucked up for a long time, and, not surprising. How's your stepdad? Asked Tamber June. Thinking of you all today. Thank you very much. I got him up off the floor. Well, he and I got him up off the floor last night after my stream. Um, the guy wouldn't say shit if he had a mouthful. So, um, when I got out there, I saw the light shining off of his shiny little head. Um, and he was just pulling the blanket, sitting on the floor with his back leaned up against the couch and grabbing the blanket off of the couch to pull it over himself because I think he was resigned to sleeping on the floor. Didn't say anything, didn't raise his voice, nothing. He was just there. I'm like, buddy, you gotta say something. You gotta let somebody know. So it took us a while. Like I said, it took 20, 30 minutes, but we got him back up on the couch. It was an effort, but we got him back up on the couch, and I didn't have to wake mom up to do it. Jen Marie said I was doing a social experiment and they were so creepy asking me to come back the next day. Last time I did a social experiment, it was at the Hellfire Club in New York. And boy, is that a story. Um, Tamber June, I went to Celebrity Center for way too long. Once my mom learned more by watching the video, we booked it out of there. They still send her mail and she's dead. Wow. Not surprised. Um, let's see. What do we got? Oh, of course I helped him back up. And thank you for the hugs, Jazzy Girl Sarah. Of course I helped him back up. What I would have to be that kind of asshole, a really special kind of asshole, to not have helped him get back up onto the couch. It's why I'm here. You know? It's I even said, "Listen, I'm here. I moved back here from Brooklyn because y'all needed somebody a little bit more spry in the house. And I count because I'm a little bit more spry. I can't pick his ass up, but I can definitely, provide leverage and help kind of find creative ways to make it happen, and that's what we did. So, it was teamwork, but we got him back up on the couch, and that's the important bit. Hello, Jilbo! Oh my goodness! It has been a while. Good to see you. Um, hey, so you guys ever get extremely sleepy and exhausted and think it's your body fighting a cold, cough, flu and working well enough to stop symptoms and then push yourself and start getting symptoms? Yeah, how about you stop pushing yourself? Shar? Think that'd be a good idea? I think it would be. Rosalind says, I don't know about Hoth, but in this neck of the woods, you can call 911 and ask for a non emergency lift assist for a senior citizen. I can probably do that. Difficulty. We're out in the sticks. Number one. Number two, if mom heard voices and steps coming in the house at 4 o'clock in the morning, she would flip her shit. And number three, I don't know that he's at a spot right now where his pride would allow that. So we're letting him keep his pride. Yes, please do. I don't know how I'm doing my life either. I'm just doing it one day at a time. Please do the YouTubey things. Yep. Hit the like or the dislike, whichever it is. I'm not here to tell you what to think. Just would appreciate the engagement. Um, Check to see if you're still subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It is fast, free, and painless. And there's a decent percentage of you out there who watch this channel and yet have chosen not to subscribe. Um, Hit that notification bell, touch my tra la la, my ding ding dong, um, and select all for all notifications. I've noticed I was rummaging through the analytics today, and it looks like it's holding steady at about 15% of you who don't. So if you would do that, I would appreciate it. We do have the memberships here. They're $2.99 a month. We also accept all of your super chats and super stickers and super thanks and all of that fun stuff. If you want to contact me, um, virtually or snail maily or whatever, all of the ways to do that are down below in the description box. You can also find ways to support the channel that we benefit from all of us in all of it instead of uh, just 70% because YouTube likes to take their bite. And there's also a way to help out another person who is a good friend of the channel. So it's all down there. They send a couple of fire people to help get them up and comfortable and check and make sure nothing was bumped that may need attention. Yep, been there before. I had to do that once when I was in Brooklyn or in the Bronx for the person that I was hanging out with. Hello, enough is enough. I don't recognize your name, but welcome. Jilbo says, good to see you too. I've been really busy. My mom is not doing well, and we have family drama the size of Montana going on. I hear you. Danielle Oric, I haven't smoked a cigarette in a year today. I'm feeling really proud of that. You should. Congratulations. That's amazing. Riley's human. Oh no, you got the Rona. Pretty sick. Got it from my 88-year-old dad. He is in the hospital with that and pneumonia. Ugh. I am so sorry to hear that, Riley's human. I am so sorry. Sending ones. Jen Marie says there's a juvenile facility in the Sylmar area and there's another fire there. They're refusing to evacuate them. Yeah, I would be pissed about that too. That's amazing. Holy shit. Yeah, do a test. Charmichael. What can it hurt, right? Oh, your aunt has gone all wackadoodle? I'm sorry, Jilbo. That stinks. Tamber June. I had a severe kidney infection on holiday at my aunt's in Washington State. I couldn't even get up to wake my aunt, who was asleep at 4 a.m. EMS had to come in the door, and she emerged with a lamp. You got him up, says Rosalind. My dad doesn't like to call for help, won't let my mom call me, and I'm 10 minutes away. He eventually let her call after an hour or so, and the EMT put a 10-minute time limit on calling. Good. We quickly went in the ambulance to the hospital, very sad and crazy, but got better before I came home. Yay! Damn right. Congrats to Danielle and Zena Marlene to you. I'm cheap and it's like $5. Either way, I am basically a dead blob and not leaving the house. Well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Now, I know I just got a text. And somebody just sent me a message on Facebook. Uh-oh. Pamela SP Butterfly. She got up to use the restroom and came back to this. That's Henry. Just being Henry. Heather Mack! Good to see ya! My goodness, lots going on for everybody. One's for you if you need it. Those of you accomplishing great things, good for you. Damn straight. Yes, and now Pamela cannot use her hand. That's right. It is Henry's hand now, and you will get nothing in like it. Nope. Henry has his security hand, and he's hanging on to it. Good job, Henry. Audio's out of sync again. Thank you, SRV Play, for me. I think that's kind of our lot in life. I mean, try refreshing, maybe? I don't know. I don't understand how any of this works, you guys. I'd be a Luddite if I had the wherewithal, but I just don't. Hello, Panda Kelly. Good to see ya. How you doing today? Hey, Jazzy Girl Sarah, how's that second knee doing? And what else do we have to discuss today? I don't have a whole lot on the docket for today. I know that Thursday we go to the lawyer to get the trust finalized. And I know I've got some work to do for the agency. Also, speaking of work and all of that stuff, ooh, Enough is Enough had a bilateral kidney infection, thought they were dying. Yeah, I bet you did. Jilbo's wackadoodle aunt is a good topic. Okay, I don't know a whole lot about it, but feel free to share. Jazzy Girl Sarah had an awful kidney infection in 2000 once. Apparently was incredibly dehydrated. And there had been a series of major UTIs leading up to it. That'll happen. Yep, UTIs will do that. Panda Kelly, knees hurting tonight. Daughter's not helping much with chores. Makes me depressed. Okay. Yep. Tamber June's 32nd birthday is in 6 days. We're here for it. I'm excited. Yes, but Brea and Toby do help cheer you up. They suck at chores, don't they? But I'm glad they help cheer you up. Your emotional support floofs, as twere. An update on work. People were talking about getting together the fee for the Xenu Marlene cruise. We're at $155. So it's $345 left before I start doing the thing, gathering the info, getting the rates. $155. Amazing. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, let's make it happen. I am ready to book this thing. I'm ready to make this bitch happen. Um, I did. I used a flat iron. I have a little miniature uh babyless flat iron, a travel flat iron, and I use that to just give the bangs a little curl. Thanks for asking, says Jazzy Girl Sarah. My right knee is doing pretty well. I'm grateful for Motifine, the NSAID I'm taking. Keeps me moving quite well. Physiotherapy is happening each day on my own at home. Very nice. Very nice. Panda Kelly says, I'm also watching the news about fire in LA. Nothing major in San Diego so far. Thank goodness. Jilbo says, oh, Cricket, my mom has terminal liver cancer and has been hospitalized since Christmas Eve. My aunt has been trying to control the situation ever since. Oh, that's great. My stepdad has terminal lung cancer, and I don't have a wackadoodle aunt who's trying to control shit. So that makes life really easy. He was in hospital for 4 days, starting on New Year's Eve. Was it 4 days or was it 5 days? Chat, help me out. I don't remember. I think it was 4 days. He went in for a standard thoracentesis and wound up with a partially collapsed lung. And then they had to install a chest tube. And then they just, yeah, they had to admit him. And then they just kept keeping him there. So, yeah. Yeah, yep. Yes, Tamber June, this is from Mexico. Michelle, yes, a new cruise. It'll be happening in September. As soon as I get my fee, it's happening. I will start doing the research. I will start doing everything. Last year, I did it with no fee. Michelle, we don't have more info on the cruise yet because I haven't done any of the research. I haven't put together rates. I haven't done a damn thing for it. We're doing we're doing Mexican Riviera, leaving from either Long Beach or San Pedro, depending, San Pedro, whatever, that place, just outside of LA. Depending on whether we do Carnival or Princess. I'm gonna get rates for both. Um, and it's gonna happen in September, but that's all I got. Right now until you think it was 4. Thank you, Kimberly Gabaldon. Last year I did it basically for free without getting my fee. I get a professional fee because this is my job. This is what I do. I am a travel advisor by profession. And I'm not doing that this year. I'm getting my fee this year. So as soon as a grand total of $500 hits my various accounts, either the PayPal or the Venmo, then the Denver Stevo made me get, then I start getting the rates. I start gathering information. I start looking at dates. But I'm not doing that stuff ahead of time because I've promised a number of people who have scolded me soundly that I will not. So, yeah. She has started to believe that the doctors don't know what they're doing and, quote, my mom doesn't ask enough questions of the doctors and isn't enough of an advocate for herself. Okay. But Jill, she's got you around. And you can help advocate for her. Why does your auntie have to step in and be all bonkerdoodles? How many people went on the cruise the last time? 42. 28 cabins, 42 humans. Enough is enough, said that happened to my mom too. Deflated lung ain't no joke, especially a damaged one. Glad he's home now. Yeah, it was the cancerous one because they were doing the thoracentesis to drain the fluid. from the plural sack. Tamber June says, I feel like you deserve a higher fee. I can visit y'all even if I can't cruise. Maybe dad and I can do that cruise for our mom. Oh, that would be awesome. Jazzy Girl Sarah says the strangest part. Where did it go? The strangest part of the recoveries from knee replacement is that I have numb spots on the outside of both knees. It is odd to scrub my leg and not feel those spots. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That is weird. Have you talked to your doctor about it? Jilbo, after my aunt expressed these ideas to my sister and me, we told her that if this was really how she felt, she should talk to the doctors, not the rest of the family. Fair. Michelle, does someone have to have the Rona shots to get their passport and go out of the USA? No, you don't have to have the vaccines to get a passport. That's not part of the passport application. And they do not have to, you no longer have to prove that you are vaccinated in order to get on ships. You did at first when cruising was first coming back, but you no longer have to do that. I would recommend it, but people have their reasons, and you do you. Jazzy Girl, Sarah, boundaries are a beautiful thing. Good on you, Cricks. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. I kind of feel like an asshole when I state it, and so I appreciate that validation. Tamber June. This will just be a fun cruise and not related to ex-Scientology. I mean, my dad doesn't have to hang out with us, and I'd stay in the room a lot of the time. I'm sure my dad said the noise and all the people might be too much for me since Costco is tough on its own. Hopefully something will work out. How much are passports now? Looking into it. Yep. Go to the State Department website. They'll tell you how much passports are. Hello, Danny. Good to see you, beautiful Danny. The good thing is that, Tamber June, if you talk to it's just gonna be a good time. It's all about connection. Yeah, we're hoisting the Xena Marlene, but since none of the major creators, uh, and heads of foundations got back to me and said, "Yeah, we wanna do a group cruise, as a fundraiser," we're just we're doing it on our own, just like we did last year. So this is gonna be, Xena Marlene 2 Connection Boogaloo. And we're just gonna go and we're gonna have a good time. And that's all. So, and you can ask the people who went last year. There are always spaces on a cruise where you can be by yourself. Still in public, but by yourself. You can be out on the open decks, you can be in the library, you can be all sorts of spaces and not be crowded with people. So, yeah, you can always find a place to be that isn't absolutely mobbed. Always. And I can say this for a certainty, but you can also talk to other people. My job is to sell the cruise, but I have a policy of honesty, and if I can't speak to it myself, I don't like to say it. And I'm not a huge fan of people in general. And I'm always able to find spots that aren't just holed up in my cabin where I can get some breathing room. Always. So you will be able to do that as well. Jilbo, she said the same thing to your mom? Of course it upset her. Good heavens. Yes, Jazzy Girl Sarah's doctor knows about the numb spots. Rather have that than the joint pain. Hell yes. I know my hair is getting super long again, and I don't know how to feel about it. Rosalind is working on getting a passport, but since I lost mine, I have to have my certificate of birth abroad to get a new one. Guess what you need to get a copy of your certificate of birth abroad? A passport? Of course. Yeah, exactly the way SPTV is right now, exactly. Jen Marie, you'll be there this time. Yay! Hooray. Sounds like all the doctors can be fired and your aunt can just take care of all the things. Yes, absolutely. My dad wants to take me to the piano bar and the fancy dress night. Maybe others would like to be near me without being mobbed as well. I would be here for that. I would be here for that. I very rarely dress up for fancy night, but I did on this last on the cruise last September. I did. I got dressed up and I wore 4-inch stiletto knee-high Doc Martens with my outfit. If I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna play around. Heather Mack! Look at you being a member for 9 months. Take your meds and watch out for deer. Damn straight. Watch out for deer. My mom wants positivity and encouragement, and she doesn't want to know a prognosis and has decided she doesn't want to hear anything but positivity and encouragement. You know what? That's her right. We also want to do the Alaska cruise, then we'll see how it goes. Love you for all you do for bringing us this safe space to be. Thank you so much, Tamber June. And I'm so glad that you keep coming back. It makes me so happy to have you in the corner booth. How much did the last cruise cost approximately? I would have to rifle Danielle Orick through my notebook because I don't recall off the top of my head. There was a time where I had all of those numbers in my head, but right now I do not. If you want to drop me an email, I can send you some cabin breakdowns. Love the color distribution in your hair. Thank you. There's so much going on here. And I really dig it. Thank you very much. The hospital has decided my aunt is not safe to be around my mom and has left directions to the nurse's station not to let her in. Good. Enough is enough. You know. No, shut up, Matt. You didn't miss that. What time is the midnight buffet? Because last year, I told people when we were planning this that there are very few stupid questions, but one of them is what time is the midnight buffet? The other one is how do you spell JetBlue? Would this be the fun Italian cruise to Ensenada? I'm thinking it's more of a longer sailing, so we're not just going to Ensenada. We're going to be going, I'm thinking like Puerto Vallarta, Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlan kind of places. Jilbo says we've changed the code on the garage door and she has no key, so we have locked her out. Nice. My cousin lives up in Virginia and she does flight and cruise bookings and that sort of thing. I don't remember where you are at. I'm in northern Minnesota. Is there a comfy train from the end of the cruise back to Seattle? No. The train thing, ooh, Jen Marie is heating up some late night tots. I am here for it. Kimberly Gabaldon, did you do the thing for the meds and I just forgot to star it? You probably did. I'm a jerk. I'm sorry. I got talking ship and you know how I get when that happens. What would happen, Rosalind, is that we would either do the train portion first. We would all fly into Alaska, do the train portion first, and the train would take us to the cruise ship and we would sail south to Seattle, or we would sail north to Seattle and then take the train into the interior and you would have to fly back. That's how that works. Late night tots. So many tacos, Rosalind. Yes, it's going to be incredible. Safety is a top priority. That's right, Jilbo. Safety third. And I'm glad that the hospital is paying attention. That's amazing. I wish I could go on the cruise with y'all, but looking forward to hearing about it anyway. Damn straight, Sarah. And now enough is enough, wants tots. Thank you, Kimberly. How about we do this? Because I'm late and Kimberly was kind enough to post this again for me because I'm kind of a dipshit and I'm a little scatterbrained. But we're a little bit late and we're saying night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds, time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time, a snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first so the things don't stick. Michelle is saying Virginia, Minnesota is where she is at. Oh, okay. You're going to be heading that way soon. I am not in Virginia, Minnesota. I am halfway between Duluth and Two Harbors. So, yeah. If nothing else, maybe we could hang out before y'all leave. Staying optimistic, though. Damn straight. Michelle, no, 420 is not legal on cruise ships. However, that doesn't stop people from bringing it aboard, especially if it's in a cart or in gummy form. The actual flower, not so much. Let's see what Shut Up Matt has to say about the meds situation.
It was a theme she had on a scheme she had, told in a foreign land. To take meds for the head as you go to bed, and the girl was in command. It's a flight on the wings of a young girl's dreams that flew too far away. Don't push too far your dreams, a med's in your hand. Don't wish too hard because they may come true and you can help them. You don't know what you might have said upon yourself. Yeah. Meds in your hand.
Thank you very much. Shut Up Matt. CBD and terpenes are hopefully okay. I'm not sure about terpenes because I don't know. I don't really know anything about terpenes, but CBD, absolutely. And yeah, Tamper June, if all else fails, I would love if you would come to hang out with us pre-cruise. That would be amazing. And Zena Marlene to Heather Mack, and enough is enough. Edibles, pack them well. Make sure the stinky doesn't emit from the wherever it is that you packed them. Yes, Charmichael was gifted a tater tot waffle from Ann Casillas when we were at Bacon Bitch, and it was amazing. Nomi! There you are. Ship Seattle departure, Juneau, Seward, where you pick up train. Seward, Anchorage, Talkeetna, Denali, Fairbanks. Yes. I will not give the year and the band name. That's right. Thursday night, me and Nomi are going to be live and we're going to be talking about his cruise, which is the Alaska cruise. He's going to be our tour guide. Y'all, there are THC pills and lozenges as well. I have gotten THC lozenges through TSA, onto cruise ships, off of cruise ships, into and out of ports, through TSA multiple times, and even internationally. I mean, it's crazy. Get the lozenges. They're amazing. So yeah, do that. Do that. I totally forgot that they were in my bag. I wasn't even trying to like be sneaky about it. I just forgot that they were in my bag. Somebody handed me a bunch of them right after my sister passed. And that was they were super helpful. Weed is legal in Alaska. Yes, it is. It's just not legal in a lot. It's not legal federally, which means that you can't bring it through TSA. But there have been a lot of times where the THC, the drug dogs don't notice it, and they definitely don't notice lozenges because I was not trying to hide them. They were in my crossbody bag and not concealed in any way. They were just in a pocket. Yes, lozenges, absolute wizardry. And I just waltzed right through TSA with them. It was amazing and didn't realize it literally until weeks later after I had gone through TSA a number of times. Heidi ho, Nomi. How you doing, brother? We've been worried about you. We've been thinking about you. We want to know how you're doing. How you feeling? Yes, Alaska cruise, you won't be disappointed. Damn straight. I'm excited. I've never been on an Alaska sailing, and I've never done a full Mexican Riviera sailing, just done like a 3-day from Long Beach to Ensenada and back. That doesn't count as Mexican Riviera. So we're going to do a week-long thing this time, and I'm excited. Jilbo Baggins says, okay, I'm going to try to go back to sleep. Thanks for listening, everyone. Sometimes you just need to vent. Damn straight. Enough is enough. I don't know where you get those lozenges. They were handed to me from somebody in West Palm Beach. I don't know where she got them. Sleep sweet, Jilbo. Get you some rest, honey. You waltz through TSA with pot lozenges, and my nephew-in-law gets flagged at multiple checkpoints for coming back from Mexico with coffee he was carrying for his mom. Wow. Nomi said, any stop here will have a dispensary after you get off the ship and no TSA for train. Yep. Yep. That's one of the things I like about the train. No TSA. Hello, Frank Humphreys. Hope all is well. I'm cooking some pasta tonight. Nom, 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 nom. Pasta. I love pasta. I had, I did remember to eat today. Yesterday, I had a grape. Um, Today I had some chicken and a full sugar Coca-Cola just to bring my blood sugar up. And then I had a bowl and a half um of homemade chicken noodle soup that mom made from scratch. You're feeling okay today, Nomi? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Ooh, Tamber June, I bought some butterscotch lozenges in Tacoma. My poor dad got flagged for flying with my morals. That was close. People hide stuff in coffee, yes, because it cloaks the scent. Michelle is a cruise virgin. That's okay. We had a bunch of cruise virgins on last year's sailing, and it was freaking amazing. And I would say 99% of them really enjoyed themselves. So that's a damn good percentage. I mean, talk to Shar. Talk to Shar. She wasn't sure that this was going to be her jam. Ooh, Alaska Tour 2026 will be on Virgin. Hell yes, know me. I'm here for it. Soup is good food. I was just singing that earlier tonight, Frank Humphreys. I actually was when I was finishing my soup. I'm like, good. Soup is good food. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, ask Shar. She wasn't sure that it was going to be her jam, and she really had a stupid good time. A number of people were cruise virgins on last year's sailing, and very, very few people have said, "Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that again." Earlier earlier on Maz's stream, they were talking about getting healthier while I was sitting there eating C's candy. Noms! Also, it was Miralax in a closed container, not Moral. Oh, okay. Virgin Cruise, yes. Jen Marie is eating her delicious tots. And Shut Up Matt learned about the coffee thing from Beverly Hills Cop. Heather Mack gongled. I think she meant Googled. Some pretty fantastic auto cock rocket going on there. She gongled, and they call them RSO tablets. Okay. I also just want to not have a rough time with accessibility, even if I don't leave the ship. Talk to Jilbo about that. We got her an accessible cabin. She rented a scooter at the port rather than doing the wheelchair thing, but we got her an accessible cabin. And it rocked. It rocked. As far as I'm aware, we made sure that she had accessible hotel rooms. We made sure she had an accessible cabin on the ship. And yeah, it can be done. There's a lot of ways that cruise ships are really accessible. They make sure of it. Now, granted, some humans are absolute douche rockets about it. But yeah, I think Jilbo's gone to bed, Tamber June. But next time she's in here, ask her about it. Or if you're in contact with her on Facebook or whatever, ask her about her experience. You can ask Artsy Tartsy about her experience. Because, I mean, she chose to upgrade. She was sharing a cabin with 2 other people, and she chose to upgrade. And she chose to upgrade to a cabin that wasn't accessible. But you can ask her about the rest of the ship and see what she thinks about it. But yeah, also talk to Jilbo. Look at Jen Marie casually trolling us with her goddamn tots. Um, and yeah, Jilbo rented a scooter and you just pick it up right there at the port and you roll yourself right onto the ship. Ooh, you're working on Northern Lights videos for this week. Very nice, Nomi. And this will be your first cruise too? Hell yeah. I love it. We got to sell some Cam Dabbins for you too. Yeah, she rented it. They didn't give her the scooter, but she did rent the scooter. I don't know what it cost, but yeah, contact Jill. Talk to Jillbo because she can give you all the dirt. Dear God, don't give my dad a scooter. He had Parkinson's and people would get hurt. I know. Jilbo was threatening us. She's like, skirt. She was threatening to like Tokyo drift all over that ship. She behaved herself for the most part, I would say. Oh man, you are getting roasted for those tots. You were just taunting all of us for the tots. Oh, the tots. But yeah, Thursday night, I will have special guest Nomi. He will be here in the booth with us, being a dirty stay up and talking to us about the Alaska sailing. So that's going to be a thing that's happening. And I'm looking really forward to it because I think Thursday is going to be emotionally pretty draining for me. So I'm going to need that refill, let's say. Um But speaking of exhausted and everything else, I'm going to wind things down. Thank you to all 47 of you that are here. Again, please check to see if you're still subscribed. And if you haven't done so yet, if you're one of like the 13 or 15% that haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I would really appreciate that. And if you haven't turned on all notifications, please consider doing that as well. That is a thing that really tickles YouTube's taint. Also, where the fuck is Bilf tonight? I've seen a Facebook, Instagram reel where they're advertising a cruise ship with a go-karting track on board. Yep. Yep. That's a thing that exists. There is a ship with a roller coaster on board, and a certain class of Royal Caribbean ships has a facility that can be a basketball court. It can be they do flying trapeze in there, and they have bumper cars. Yeah, there's craziness happening on ships. Um, ooh, 111, make a wish. I made mine. I hope y'all made yours. Oh, Shar, you know damn well you would hide your tots under a porp and say, "What tots?" Yeah, she would. Enough is enough would eat anything right now. Yep, I'm sure you would. So anyway, I'm gonna head out because last night was a lot, and I love y'all, but boundaries, right? We're doing that thing. As I said, I'm at 155, so there's 345 left in order to get the planning really started for this year's cruise, for the Xeno Marlene 2 Connection Boogaloo cruise. So let's do that. The PayPal and the Venmo that Denver Steve-O made me get are right down below in the description box. You can access them right there. Right now, it's one more for the road. Xeno. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One more sip ought to get it. I need to sleep under my blanket. One more for the road. We have no tater tots in this house. I'm going to have to go out and get some. Looks like it's going to be time for me to head to Billy's to get me some tots. Y'all, have a great night, day, afternoon, evening, whenever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Be safe. Rest well. Sleep sweet. Watch out for deer. I'll be back here tomorrow. Same bug time. Same bug channel. And in the meantime, peace to you.